Hey guys, so today it's something about migrations. So usually when you have a backend and you have a database, you have to create some tables on your database. So here we have the API keys of Quiver, how we store it, and all of the information. What tends to happen is when you build a project, you are going to have to make modification on your API keys or on your tables. And so for that, what you do is, for example, this file, this is the master file. So it's the actual representation of the database. But this file has evolved over time. And what we can see here is, for example, a file that we created. So this was the first migration. So it's something that checks, that makes modification on the actual database. And so, for example, here, we added the column email on the user database. And so what we did is we verified if it was not existing already, and so we can run it. And so when you pull a new version of the code, you as a user of Quiver, you have to run it on your database. And so this can be painful. So most of the tools, for example, Django, which is, for example, a backend framework for Python. It also does front end. There is some things in place that allows you to run the migration automatically. And so I've implemented kind of a system like that in Quiver. So what I did is I created a table called migration. So this table has a name and a date, just for principles. And then what I do is when the migration is run, we store in the database the name of the migration. So you see why I'm coming? It means that when a migration is run, it's saved here. So this tells my my migration script what happens. So I've created a small script. So it's called migration. You can create all the tables if you want, or you can run the migrations. So here I'm going to run the migrations. And so it says that there is no changes. Why? Because it verified and saw that the last migration I ran was this one. But let's say I delete this row. So that means that the last migration, so this migration, was never run. And if I run the script again, run migrations, it's going to see that, okay, it was never run, and it creates all the things that it needs. There's a small bug here, but don't worry, it doesn't impact anything. And then it added the file here. So this allows you to run, so I can run as many times as I want. The migration, it won't change anything now. So this is a good way for you to create a tool that allows you to migrate your database and allow users, wherever they are, to run it again. So for example, if I delete these two rows, what it's going to do is going to create, to do the migrations again. So yeah, it's going. A few bugs because it was already ran, but it's okay. It's the preview environment. And so yeah, here we are again with all the migrations that have been run. And yeah, here's how you implement a system on migrations. Bye-bye.